Preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test? Struggling to remember all 100 civics questions? We've got the perfect solution. In this video, we'll go through the 2008 version of the 100 civics questions at a slow pace and in random order to make memorization easier. Whether your test is coming up or you're just starting to study, this video will help you feel confident and prepared. Let's get started. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States.